Oftentimes we fall out of our routines. Life happens, we feel overwhelmed, so exercise isn't really our main priority. But what if there's a set of rules, a structure that can help us train sustainably, to hit a bigger goal, to overcome bigger challenges, and build stronger bodies? At the end of the day, the biceps curl is more than an acute pump. It's how we show up in life. It builds mental resilience, it boosts our confidence, and makes us feel better. The goal today is to answer the question how to be more consistent in the gym. We'll share a few strategies and tips. Some of it is philosophical, linked to your values, and some of that is a bit more technical, like podcast or fitness app. But by far my favorite are the little things that help us squeeze a little bit extra energy when we're in the gym. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, slow, and feeling stuck in the gym, what can give us that motivation and energy that can help us thrive and push through harder sets? Today, we'll learn to use a few tools to help us navigate the fitness world better, faster, smoother. The first thing I see in fit people is they value fitness. They value being fit, so eating clean, exercising, and taking care of their sleep is a logical step. Even rich people who are very careful in how they spend their time understand the equation. Exercise helps you create more energy, thus living longer. If you can extend your life, you're not losing, but you're gaining time. Taking care of your health improves your bodily function, enhances your physiology, thus increasing longevity. So this way, the net effect is positive. Although you would spend an hour a day or 3 to 5 a week to work out, it still adds so much life to your life and energy that it's an essential piece to living good. And when you value it, you will make time for it. It will be the good thing, the so-called productive thing to do. Because you value it, you will arrange your life in such a way that you should be able to exercise without a lot of friction. Once you flip that switch and understand the value that fitness gives you, it's very logical to prioritize it. The "I don't have enough time" excuse will in most cases not be valid anymore. Instead, you'll try to make time for it because you value it. Don't overcomplicate stuff. Most people are overwhelmed by all the information in the fitness industry. You're thinking of whether you should do this or that split, whether you should train for strength or hypertrophy, or you should hit a HIIT or low, slow, steady intensity type of cardio at the end as a finish. It's not that important. Let me tell you something. Becoming fitter, losing weight, increasing muscle mass has to do with being consistent in the gym and lifting more weight over time. That's it. You do not need 100 different exercises and splits and all those metrics. If you just take care of the fundamentals, you're 90% there. And if you're still confused of what are these exercises, I filmed a video and written an article on the only or the top 5 fundamental compound exercises you need to build a great physique and increase strength. If you just covered the basics and you progress in these exercises, you're 90% there. There's no need to overcomplicate stuff. If you just show up consistently and do the work without extreme programs and overcomplicating stuff, you'll get better. You just need to push past first-hand comfort, stick to it, eat better, and watch what happens. It's so simple that most won't do it. Don't seek quick tips and hacks. Rather, focus on building your squats, deadlifts, and other multi-joint functional exercises and progress in those. Next one is partial workouts. A lot of times we slack off our fitness routine because, well, life happens. Sometimes relationships are tough, sometimes you have a lot of work, sometimes it's a stressful day and it just sucks the motivation out from us. Partial workouts are an effective way to get 70 to 80% of the benefits of a regular workout in just 40 to 50% of the time. It's about using your first set readiness for an isolation-like or an easier controlled exercise which is muscle dominant and doesn't tax the central nervous system. So how it works is, even on the days that you're tired and fatigued, you're still going in the gym, but you're doing the easier sort of exercises. So instead of pushing through squats and deadlifts and heavy overhead presses, you do more isolation works like knee flexion, extension, triceps extension, single arm overhead presses, things that are a bit easier and don't tax the nervous system but still provide a great stimulus for your muscle. You'll get the muscle stimulus you want, you'll be more frequent without extremely taxing your nervous system. I do my partials every Tuesday or Thursday. This is my in-between workout to get an extra stimulus after my hard training on weekends. Either way, I work in the gym, so I would come by 40 minutes earlier to hit 2 easier exercises, really focusing on the muscle. Being fresh, not tired, but hitting lighter movements oftentimes increases motivation, sets you in the correct state, so many times you'll want to end up working out till the end. If I'd take one most practical tip from this video is to consume more content around health and fitness. It's insane what listening to a fitness podcast does to you. By ruminating on those thoughts and listening to conversations surrounding these specific topics, it gets more ideas flowing. It inspires you to go in the gym and push through. In a way, listening to such things builds momentum. It builds this energy, this tension in your body that after a listening of how to increase leg strength podcast, you're really eager to do your squats and deadlifts. It sort of puts you in the mental state that makes this the obvious next, the logical next step. In a way, it eases you into action. It gets you thinking about it, builds up momentum, builds up energy and tension, and pushes you towards doing the thing, which is lifting weights, for example. I have this rule to listen to at least 2 podcasts on health and fitness a week. This puts me in the zone. It gets me thinking about it, and doing it becomes much more logical. I personally enjoy me some Huberman pieces on strength and fitness. I like Mind Pump's training tips, and I found out longevity-focused podcasts like The Human Upgrade Show or Ben Greenfield Live to work best for me. Pick your poison. Having a workout partner or exercising in a group setting hits different. There is something about the mutual energy and focus invested into reaching a specific goal that's utterly inspiring and motivating when you're doing it in a group setting. That's why CrossFit communities thrive so well. If you're not into group training, having a partner who can work out with you and keep you accountable at a higher standard gives you that extra juice, that extra motivation for you to keep on pushing. It's the little moments in which you actually quit that you don't because everyone around you is doing so. This is why scheduling an event where you see other people pushing past their limits is so motivating. Such as during a CrossFit event or a marathon run, once you see everyone around you performing, you just can't stop. This helps you squeeze out the extra energy you thought you didn't have in you to reach your potential. Set a specific 90-day goal in the future. So the problem with setting fitness goals is we have not gotten the slightest idea of how our body works and how much potential we have. So a lot of people cannot predict how they'll recover or how tough life will get, so how consistent we'll be in the gym. And that's okay, but you need a specific goal or a competition or whatever to have that extra juice, that motivation and energy that's going to push you through the hard sets. Having a specific structure is essential to getting to a specific level, to a specific goal. For those who are experienced in weight training, for example, this is much easier because they've been through a couple of cycles of progressions. But the point is, you want to have a specific, reasonable goal, a target you want to hit. This sort of leverages a lot of your psychology and focuses your energy on pushing through to achieve that high, hard, but reasonable goal. If you don't train with a structure and you don't have a specific goal, motivation is probably not gonna come by. So use this hack. I was slacking with my fitness routine when I had no goals. I'd always lacked this vigor, this girth and motivation to push through. Now, I have a couple of goals until the summer. Like a reasonably challenging but achievable goal for me is squatting 100 kilograms 5 times, which I'm working on alongside other goals. Everyone's goals are different and should be in congruence with their training, experience, goals, and other factors. But getting that specific, clear objective with a purpose behind it's a great start. Okay, so bullet points. To stay consistent in the gym, you want to set clear goals, something specific, reasonable, and challenging for you to aim at. Have a partner or work out in a group because this gives you a lot more energy and motivation and juice for working out. You want to do whatever you need psychologically to value fitness, because only if you would value it, you'd arrange your lifestyle in a way that would allow fitness to happen. It should be literally thought of as productive, as a good thing to do to work out. Then you want to consistently consume quality podcasts on fitness or health, which sets you in the right state, the right mood, and sort of maintains this momentum of your thoughts and ideas flowing around working out. Do not overcomplicate stuff. Most of the progress in the gym is done by being consistent and progressively overloading your body, not 100 different exercises. Last one, on the days that you're pretty tired and fatigued that you wouldn't go to the gym, to stick to it and make it more consistent, you can do partial workouts, which are way less taxing but still give you that muscle stimulus. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope this made your stickiness to the gym a little bit easier and more practical. I had another similar video you might gonna want to watch if you're into gym consistency. I had great feedback and a lot of people said it make going to the gym much easier. These are personal friends. You can check it out here, and thanks for watching. See you.